This estate captures the wandering spirit of a woman from Wales and a guy from Sri Lanka who met in the UK, travelled the world together, and returned to South Africa to the best of living. Drawing on her fashion experience and being awarded the Best Residential Interior Designer, Asia Pacific at the International Property Awards, Wendy Smith, the interior designer, turns this bare land into a luxurious hideout. We had an exclusive chat with her and design cheerleader, Nishan, about their journeys and design concepts.
Wendy and Nishan, thank you so much for welcoming me into your amazing home. It looks beautiful.
Absolute pleasure, Chidi. Thanks for coming.
Great. Wendy, on another hand, what saw the transition between fashion to interior design?
I think for me, a realization that I was actually more skilled at interior design than I had been in my fashion career. And I just kindled a passion for it.
Can you tell me the influence the location had in your design concept?
For me, the location was everything. It was the strongest influence of all. When we bought the land, it was a small, unfarmed plum orchard. And if you raise your head above the trees, the mountain ranges and the view was astounding, and you could not ignore that.
It's absolutely stunning, isn't it? It's like
Yes.
the clocks stop when you look up. There's a real soulful nature to just being here. The whole importance of making time to do nothing comes to the fore. I mean, so much of our lives are about rushing around the world and being totally stressed. Being here was just a whole reset of our internal compass. It was incredible, and I think that reflected in the design theatre that you created.
But why Franschhoek though?
Wow, Franschhoek. You know, as I said, coming here, we felt there was something happening. There's weak signals that you pick up. We've travelled pretty much around the world in our careers. And in my job, I was running emerging markets for a big IT company. And I witnessed a lot of Asia modernizing. You know, China, we lived in Singapore for a long time, Thailand, Malaysia, Vietnam coming to the fore. People talk about it being the Asian century. I believe it's the African and Asian century. And I see what we've witnessed in Asia coming forward in Africa. So we're full of optimism for the continent. And that tells you why we came here. You know, we're emerging market believers. And when we came to Franschhoek, not just the natural beauty of the place struck us, but the people in this valley. You know, we've, like I said, been around the world. We've been to a lot of the wine valleys in the world. This is the most beautiful place. And I think the fact that people can't spell Franschhoek has kept it secret for a long time, you know. And it's unknown outside of South Africa. And we felt like we discovered something special no one else knew.
There are 5 unique experiences on the estate, all derived from Welsh names, all giving a warm sense of home. The Tigwith is steeped in natural sunlight. The house's verdant design celebrates the stunning views of the Franschhoek landscape, visible through each of the repeating sets of French doors. Just like the meaning, the greenhouse, there is an innate affinity between humans and the natural world.
So talk me through the theme given to each suite.
So I'd start with a jewel in the crown, which is Tigwyrdd. It's a Welsh name. In fact, all the names are Welsh. They're all derivatives, and they translate roughly into a feeling of home, belonging, and they're very much about a welcome and a comfort when you arrive, which is what we hope our guests feel when they do come and stay with us. So Tigwyrdd, which translates into greenhouse in both ways, in the botanical nature, as in a greenhouse, and also, as you would have seen from the film, the colour green. It definitely encompasses the landscape that you see from outside. I feel that the interior we've developed absorbs the colour from the landscape and then translates that and into a feeling of warmth and welcoming. The theme of the design is very much around the owner of that house, because my partner Janet, who's in South Africa, that's her family home. It's full of heirlooms and antiques. And my challenge with that was to add modern and contemporary pieces and make it cohesive and, again, welcoming.
The Navoida experience is a heavenly bliss. This cottage is a lush, eclectic paradise that takes you on a panoramic voyage of dream-drenched wallpapers that celebrates color and blissful freedom.
I just want you to walk me through your design style in curating all the art pieces in the home, because I see that different art pieces for different sections.
Yes, to be frank, some of the pieces are belong to the family. Okay, so some of them are antiques, and they were so strong. There's a beautiful pictures of proteas over in the study in Tigre, and I literally built the design around that picture. I felt the painting was so strong, and it's also very iconic to South Africa. And so I literally used the painting to choose the wall color, the design of the study table, so that it all sat together, but heroed the painting behind it. For other art pieces, I've been collecting, even in the short time that we've been in South Africa, I've been out collecting pieces by South African artists. There's a beautiful one on the wall in this room where we're sitting by a South African artist called Ryan Hewitt. And I was captivated, smitten. I walked in, I saw it. And again, it's something you can build a room around. That's I think the strength of it.
The Hiraeth cottage is saturated with designer patterns, creating a feeling of connection and overflowing with vibrancy.
So how did you react to her structural ideas?
Scared the hell out of me. I mean, Wendy's got a gift. She can see things a mile away. You know, she can see things. The whole idea about maximalism is more, the opposite of minimalism, which is about less. It's about putting color, boldness, theatre, texture in everything that's around you. You see it and you go, I can't see that working together. But she can. And you see it come to life in everything that's here. And it brings that practicality with the theatre, which in essence is maximalism, which is more. And you know, it's a true gift. It's a true gift that you don't see.
A beguiling sense of home and heart is the Carteret suit. Carbon black and copper meet under a painted bouquet of ruffle-edged petals in this opulent 45 square meter suit. Wake up to views of nature that are echoed in every design element.
Nishan, what's one thing you like about her design style?
Wow, I like a whole lot because I don't have the gift of seeing the boldness that she provides in the design. I can't look at something on a shelf and see how that will go with something that looks completely different. Different texture, different color, different complete design. She can see it. And I love the fact that she takes me to places that I've never even thought about going. You know, in design and life, in pretty much everything in that journey.
The estate combines luxury exclusivity with ecological solar panels, which ensure there is no disruption of power to guests during power outages. The hero of the estate is the garden, a winning collaboration between Wendy and renowned South African landscape designer Keith Kirstein. The garden is a hit, and the designs are friendly as it is a showpiece. The populous Heathcliff, their dog, holds their hearts together, and after almost 2 years in South Africa, the couple misses their busy Singaporean lives a little less each day. The estate is located 5 minutes away from Le Coin Francais, a hidden gem where guests can fully explore the delicacies of French Hook.